This is the leading edge of thought. This isn't the proving ground of thought. This isn't the trying to catch up with somebody who's already thought it. This is the co-creation of thought. This is the me in my physical body getting to be that source and play it out fully. This is creation happening and me being the hands that provide it, you see.
Hey there. Welcome to the Garden of Infinite Fruit. You're about to hear something life-changing from one of the most powerful teachers on the planet. This stuff is no joke. So take a quick second and click subscribe because we post these videos every single morning, and trust me, starting your day like this makes all the difference. Enjoy.
I already know the answer to this, but I'm just kind of enjoying the confirmation. I enjoy painting, and I have the sense that there's a whole cadre of painters waiting for me to pick up my brush and enjoy that experience with me.
No one's waiting for you to pick up your brush, but they are there in perfect timing with you when you do. There is never a moment's impatience from non-physical.
Yeah, that answers the question that if I don't pick up my brush, they aren't getting bored and going away.
Never, never. And something else that is a distinction worth making is just because you've picked up your brush doesn't mean you're in the receptive mode of them. Pick up your brush, enjoy. The eagerness you feel when you pick up your brush is about the full rendezvous. That's what inspiration is. That's what that talent is. That's what that unexplainable talent is. So often people say, I don't even know where that came from. The words just flowed and they weren't in my head before. I don't know where they came from. And we say, if you will begin to accept how we are all in this together all the time, and that you have the privilege, and we mean it in the most powerful, important, blessed way, you have the privilege of being out here on this leading edge where as you allow the thoughts to flow through you, you get to be in on the most delicious leading edge expression of it. So when you think about a painting, let's start again. This is a really good conversation to have. So this is the subject of turning thoughts to things. This is the subject of vibrations becoming thoughts, and thoughts becoming impulses, and impulses becoming action, and action becoming a beautiful painting. So it's easier for you to accept that process under those conditions, isn't it? Source is there. You've already put all of your beautiful ideas about what you're going to paint in your vortex. All of that is there. It's all been assembled, and you're in the receptive mode, and so you get the impulse to go to your studio or to go to your workshop or to go where the paint brushes are. So that impulse is there, and you feel eager and lighthearted about it because you're tuned in, and because that intentionality that's all dovetailed together is all queuing up. Law of attraction's just queued it up. It's touching. And so now you take the brush and you look at your paints, and you know which ones come first, and you follow the impulse, and at first it doesn't even look like anything. Even an experienced artist couldn't really tell where you're going with this because it's sort of illogical and not fleshed out enough to really be meaningful. It's not paint by number. There are not lines that you are following. It's just this impulse that's coming. It's building and it's growing, and what comes first is coming first, but it doesn't mean that what comes last is known while what's coming first is coming. There's just this constant evolution of, well, here we are, and the fun of it is in the feeling of it coming. It's not just getting all the way to the end and standing back and looking at it and saying, wow, look what I've done. It's that in the process of it becoming, you were actually experiencing what it feels like to be co-creatively dovetailing with source energy and moving thought into thing. Well, Everything that you create is like that, whether you are creating a financial empire, whether you are an architect building buildings, in other words, whether you are looking for a relationship, all of it is the same sort of orchestration where you don't really know it. You can't see it fully. It's in the state of becoming. And as long as the process as it is unfolding is thrilling to you as it is unfolding, then you are fulfilling your reason for being. Then you are here where thought meets thoughts. Then you are here at this juncture where non-physical meets physical. Now you're here where you are the translator of all that you've become into the actualization and materialization and manifestation that is what you want to call real life. Oh, we like feeling you feel, how tangibly you can understand a painting coming from a source intention. And we like the feeling of you being able to feel how tangible it is that a relationship comes from a source intention, that you and source have collectively created this vibrational reality that is in the process of coming into beingness. If you'd just get out of the way, if you'd stop working so hard, if you'd stop being so determined to justify and rationalize, if you could just be lighter in the moment, if you could just care foremost, if you could care most of the time, more of the time about that unconditional alignment, and then just be eager to see what's coming next. Instead of running around all the time looking at stuff other people have created and compare it to the stuff you haven't created. Get in this creative mode and realize how much is ready to be fleshed out through you.
The fun of painting, not the accomplishment of a painting. The fun of letting that flow through.
So let's say that more. The fun of alignment, the fun of clarity, the fun of impulse, the fun of an urge, the fun of a feeling, the fun of that confidence, that fun of that certainty, the fun of source energy mind in my head. Yeah. The fun of infinite intelligence using my brain to focus and think right along with me. The fun of fulfilling all that I've intended. The fun of getting to be in the receptive mode of what my step one mind put into the vortex. The fun of reveling in the wholeness that is me. The fun of knowing my value in this moment. The fun of feeling that unconditional love, because source is flowing vibration. You're the one translating it. The unconditioned is what you're receiving. You're molding the unconditioned into the manifested condition. You're the translator of it. You're the necessary one. If not for you and your ability to translate, it would remain a vibration. It would never become an idea. It would never become this leading edge reality. That's where you all come in. Feel the importance of what you are about, you see. This is the leading edge of thought. This isn't the proving ground of thought. This isn't the trying to catch up with somebody who's already thought it. This is the co-creation of thought. This is the me in my physical body getting to be that source and play it out fully. This is creation happening and me being the hands that provide it, you see. This is big.
And powerful.
This is who you are. This is why you're here.
Thank you.
So I binged Abraham's messages for one whole weekend nonstop. And within a week, I went from barely any money to having more money than I know what to do with. I'm not kidding you. If you want to give this a try, check out our free Money Mastery course by clicking this playlist. It includes some of the most powerful spiritual techniques for accessing wealth from the world's greatest teachers, guaranteed to change your life. You know, if you're into that. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like the video and click subscribe if you haven't yet. This really helps us spread the message with more people like you and me. And if you have a cool money manifesting story, please share it with us in the comments and we'll co-create a virtual vortex of wealth consciousness. Wouldn't that be wonderful?